Today on Rappler. An Indonesian court rejects Filipino maid Mary Jane Veloso's second case review. The death toll for the Nepal quake rises to at least 3,200. And former common opponents of Mayweather and Pacquiao say Mayweather will win. Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. This is Rappler's Wrap for the Day, a list of the most important events around the world you shouldn't miss. An Indonesian court rejects Filipino maid Mary Jane Veloso's second appeal. Court spokesman Marlius says the Sleman District Court rejects the appeal because only one request for review is allowed. The decision comes after Philippine President Benigno Aquino spoke earlier to Indonesian President Joko Widodo, or Jokowi, to appeal one last time for Veloso's life. Veloso is among 8 foreigners set for execution by firing squad Tuesday in Indonesia's prison island of Nusa Kambangan. She was arrested in 2010 with heroin sewn into her suitcase, but insists she went to Indonesia for a job and was duped. The update comes after a growing wave of global condemnation led by UN Chief Ban Ki-moon. From Indonesia to Manila and other Southeast Asian countries, groups and individuals tweet or post about Veloso's impending execution, including Indonesian-born French singer Anggun, former Timor-Leste President Jose Ramos Horta, and Indonesian celebrity Nicholas Saputra, who says, quote, "Would God forgive us if we punish the one who turned out to be innocent." Civil groups in Malaysia also show their support for Veloso, and even Filipino boxing champ Manny Pacquiao calls for Jokowi to save Veloso. On Sunday, the online appeal to save Veloso on global platform Change.org went viral, gathering over 13,000 signatures. At least 3,200 are confirmed dead after a 7.8 magnitude earthquake hit Nepal Saturday. It is the worst disaster to hit the impoverished Himalayan nation in more than 80 years. The death toll is expected to rise as search and rescue teams locate victims from Saturday's massive quake, including more victims from a 6.7 magnitude aftershock that jolted residents Sunday. Aid pours in from around the world after the strongest quake on the planet since June 2014. The United States and European Union send in disaster response teams. Thousands are left homeless and without access to clean water and electricity, raising fears of waterborne and infectious diseases. Hospitals are reportedly overwhelmed with medics treating patients in hastily erected tents. Nearly 1 million children in urgent need of aid. The quake also triggered the deadliest disaster in the history of Mount Everest when an avalanche killed at least 18 people and left 60 others injured. After conducting a review of the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law, or BBL, the Peace Council says the proposed law is constitutional. The Council, through former Chief Justice Hilario Davide, submits its recommendations on the BBL after weeks-long discussions, saying, quote, "We agree that the BBL is overwhelmingly acceptable and deserves the support of all Filipinos." The Peace Council convenes after the Mama Sapano clash caused a political fallout for the proposed law. The BBL will put the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, or the MILF, in charge of the transition to a new and more powerful governing body in Muslim Mindanao. Even with low ratings, Budget Secretary and Liberal Party stalwart Butch Abad says Interior Secretary Mar Rojas is still the ruling party's bet as standard bearer for the 2016 elections. In the latest Pulse Asia survey, Rojas only has 4% of the respondents preferring him to be the next president. He's ranked 6th behind Vice President Jejomar Binay and neophyte Senator Grace Poe. Abad says, quote, "Right now, we're just focused on Secretary Mar. Right now, he appears to be the most qualified if you're looking for a candidate that combines integrity, competence, and experience." He also says LP is not worried about Rojas's dismal numbers. He adds, quote, "With 15 months to go, many things can happen." Secretary Mar hasn't declared his candidacy, and the President Aquino, has not endorsed him yet. President Benigno Aquino III's ratings drastically dropped since the Mama Sapano incident last January. Less than a week to go before boxers Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather face off, all 5 of their common foes pick Mayweather to win the bout. In the half-hour special by HBO titled Mayweather Pacquiao, The Legends Speak, boxers Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, and Mexican boxer Juan Manuel Marquez assess the upcoming fight. De La Hoya, whose loss to Pacquiao paved the way for his retirement, says, quote, "My head's with Mayweather, but my corazon is with Pacquiao." Mosley picks Mayweather and says, quote, "I think Mayweather has the speed and the movement and the ability to win." Marquez says, quote, "I think Mayweather wins this fight because Mayweather has experience, great defense. He uses the counterpunch very well. Mayweather is more intelligent than Pacquiao." Middleweight title holder Miguel Cotto and former British boxing sensation Ricky Hatton also give their respective insights. Cotto says, quote, "The guy that comes with no fear on May 2nd, that's going to be the winner." Hatton says, quote, "I give Floyd the edge because Floyd can genuinely adapt. He can adapt to Manny." All 4 boxers faced both Mayweather and Pacquiao at some point in their careers and lost to both of them. For those on desktop, click on the links on your screen. You can also click on the tabs below to go to a story in the video, and for those on smartphones and tablets, the links can be found below the video. Rappler has a patented user engagement model that puts a mood meter on every story. All those votes are aggregated into the mood navigator in the middle of the front page. If you take a look today, story that's gotten the most number of votes is this one. Court rejects Mary Jane Veloso's second appeal that just came in a few hours ago. You have 29% sad and 63% angry. That read, bringing out the mood of the day. Today, most people are angry, and we've seen the mood navigator go back and forth from completely sad to angry now. That is the wrap for today, Monday, April 27, 2015. Visit Rappler.com for the latest news here and around the world. Check out our other shows, Sci-Tech for You and Rappler Talk. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Maria Ressa. As we say at Rappler, tomorrow begins today.